You're seeing this video because a higher power knows that you're nearing your next bad day, and he wants you to see this video so that you can be prepared for it. Because there's something I need you to realize. Every single time you have a bad day, it probably even starts with you waking up. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you want to get nothing done. And that happens to me most days. I'm gonna be honest, most days I have no motivation at all. I literally could not care less. I just want to stay in my bed, have a nice breakfast, and watch a movie. But there's this thing about self-improvement and being a man. A lot of the time, things are gonna suck. Things are gonna seem like there's no way that it could get any worse. Your friends are gonna hate you. Your family's gonna hate you. You're gonna be unmotivated. You're gonna feel alone. You're gonna feel like you have absolutely no one, that you're unhappy, that you're unmotivated, and it's gonna absolutely suck. And when you're at that moment, it's gonna become worse. Because whenever you feel like you've hit rock bottom, there's always a level below that. And I know I'm being harsh right now, but it's because I want you to realize something. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how difficult of a situation you're in, if that journey you leads to puts you in a situation where you have to eat cup noodles for like 5 years straight or whatever. But whenever you're in that situation, there is something so important you have to know. It will suck. But if you want to succeed, it is exactly what it's gonna take. Because every time you have one of those bad days, you know what it is? It's just God testing you. It's God seeing how far He can push you and how much you will resist. Because He's testing you to see if you will fall to Satan's will. Instantly, you see the alarm on your phone saying, go to the gym. And you stay in your couch watching shorts. Everything that I've said right now, it is something that I have experienced. It is something that I really regret. Every single time that I let myself quit, I regret it so much. Because every single time that you do that, you are getting yourself one step further from the goal, from where you want to be in life. So if you really want to succeed, if you want to be in that place in life, whatever it is, whether you care about money, whether you care about religion, whether you care about having the perfect physique, having the perfect mind, it doesn't matter. Everything will suck. Everything to become the best at, it is gonna suck. Because I've made videos talking about how to have fun, how to make self-improvement a game, how to make everything funner, happier. But that is for the good days. And that is some good advice for the good days. But I'm speaking to the people that are in a rut, in the grind. Because the literal definition of a grind is doing the same thing over and over and over without seeing any results. And you know why a grind exists? It is the barrier so that people who don't actually want it, who just think they want it but aren't willing to put in the effort, it is the barrier to stop them from success. It is the barrier that makes it so that only the people who really try, only the people who really deserve it are able to reach it. Because no matter what you want to do in life, there will be challenges. There will be days where it's going to suck, where you're going to feel like you're being tested. And on those days, those are the most important days. Because you don't make progress when you go out for a run on a beautiful Sunday morning. You make progress when it is thundering outside. It is like a Friday night. Everybody you know is either partying, playing video games, or doing whatever else. Those are the times that separate good from great. Now, you've heard all of this a million times before. Everyone tells you, put your head down and work. But you know why they say that? Because no one tells you the backstory behind it. Imagine this is you, alright? Imagine this is the finish line. Every single day when you're walking, you have your head up. You're looking at that finish line. And every single day, you're trying to get closer and closer to that finish line. But you know what's going to happen? One day you're going to realize nothing's going to have changed. That finish line is going to look further than it was before. And you know what the issue with that is? That is discouragement. You look at that goal and you're like, I'm not even close to it. I've made zero progress. And then you're going to turn around and you're going to quit. But the reason people say put your head down and work is for this second example. Imagine this is you, and imagine that's the finish line again. Imagine instead of looking at the finish line, you were looking at your feet. And you were literally just looking, counting 1, 2, 1, 2, counting every footstep in front of you and only mattering on that one action. On those 20 pages, on that 10 minutes of meditation, on everything like that, those tiny steps. Eventually, that time's gonna come where you're finally gonna look up. You're not even gonna have thought about the finish line. You're just gonna have been looking at your feet. And when you're gonna look up, the finish line is gonna be gone. You're gonna look back, and you passed the finish line years ago. Think about that. You were so focused on just counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that goal that you wanted, it is long gone. You surpassed it so long ago, but you didn't even realize it because you were focused on getting it done. So this kind of video is less of a lesson and more to motivate you, because you will end up in a rut eventually. Maybe it's gonna be this month, maybe it's gonna be this week, maybe it's gonna be tomorrow. But eventually that time is gonna come where you're gonna feel horrible. And I want you to remember this video, and I want you to remember exactly what I said. That you are being tested. That every single time something like this happens is to see if you're really willing to do it. I want you to write that on your wall. It's gonna suck, but you're gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I think I got my point across. Have a blessed day. And I hope that when that day comes, you will surpass yourself and you will prove everyone else wrong. Because I believe in you. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you consider subscribing.